So 3 space.
No.
This Halloween, we return with another spectacular season of the Wheel of Fortune Xbox 360 Spooktacular. Join Tenacious Lee and Aubrey Scott as they perform another round of spooky shenanigans, such as refusing to apologize to Pet Sajak and shrieking at the top of our lungs, "None of your squonky business." And best of all, you, that's right, you, my fearless mortals, could become a winner in every show. Just stay seated in your doom buggy for the whole thing, and we will announce your name at the end to see if you are a winner of up to $1 million worth of bonus money. And you're going to get bonus money too in addition to the millions. So the prize money will be so high it'll make you scream. So join us on October 1st for another foolishly entertaining season of the Wheel of Fortune Xbox 360 Spooktacular. If you dare.
And it can only be seen right here at the Arcade of Fun. Alright everyone, welcome back to my Arcade of Fun, in which we're going to be doing our 4th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the SNES, and so far I've won $131,951 in just 3 games. Let's see if we can win more. I do realize it's been a while since I've done game show rounds, which I apologize for. We're taking on Rob and Jim this game. It's an all-guys game. Here we go.
Here are the categories.
We have one daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories. Hail to the Chief, U.S. states, capital cities, artists, books and authors, and finally, movie trivia. Okay. I'd like to start things off with artists for 100, please.
The answer is...
In return for film rights, Japanese TV financed a 12-year work cleaning his Vatican frescoes. Who is Vincent van Gogh? Wait, no. No, I'd like to change my answer, please. I'll change it to who's Michelangelo instead. It is Michelangelo, yeah. I'll have artist 200.
The answer is...
Though he died in France, Van Gogh was born in this country. What is the Netherlands? I'll have, let's have artist 300, please.
The answer is...
Harper's Weekly hired Winslow Homer to provide illustrations of this war for its readers. What is the Civil War? Oops. Artist for 400.
The answer is...
When his false start sold in November 1988 for $17 million, it set a record for a living artist. Rob. Jasper Johns. Oh, okay. That gets robbed his first bit of cash, and he gets to make the next selection. Books and authors, 100.
The answer is
The Mystery of Marie Roget is post-sequel to his story about the murders in this place. What is the Rue Morgue? Books and authors for 200.
the answer is
He wrote The Life and Death of Mr. Badham, but he's more famous for The Pilgrim's Progress. Who is Thomas Paine? Or no. John Bunyan. Who is John Bunyan? Books and authors, 300.
the answer is
With success of new Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys books, these Laura Lee Hope kids were brought back. Who are the Bobbsey twins? Books and authors, 400.
the answer is
Her first novel was Adam Bede. Jim. Oh, he does not have a clue. George Eliot. Okay. Rob doubles his money to 800. He has 2/3 of what I have. Books and authors, 500.
the answer is
The full title of his 1947 book was Tales of the South Pacific. Who is James Michener? Okay. I'll have artist 500, please.
the answer is
Edward Hicks's best-known work. It shows the prophecy in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6 about animals together. See if Jim can get out of the hole. The Peaceable Kingdom, that's correct. Capital Cities, 100.
the answer
This
is
should do good, this category. The Thai name for this capital is Krung Thep, which means City of Angels. What is Bangkok, which is the capital of Thailand? Capital Cities, 200.
the answer is
Name of the first capital of New York State, or the present capital of Jamaica. What is Kingston? We'll have capital cities for 300.
the answer is
16th century Jewish refugees from Portugal and Spain helped make it the world diamond cutting capital. World diamond cutting capital? I'm just gonna say, what is Amsterdam? Amsterdam, the Netherlands, yeah. A capital cities for 400.
the answer is
The witches market in this Bolivian capital has been called a glorious adventure for kids. What is La Paz? Capital cities, 500.
the answer is
The capital of Nova Scotia was named after George Montague Dunk, the second Earl of this. What is Halifax? Sorry. Well done in the capital cities category. I certainly know my geography. I'll take Hail to the Chief for 100.
the answer is
As a member of Congress, he served on the House Un-American Activities Committee. Jim. Richard Nixon. That's correct. So Jim has $200 and he makes the next selection as we continue. How about Hail to the Chief for $200?
The answer is
Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Van Buren, and Buchanan all held this cabinet post. Jim. They all held the post of Secretary of State, which is correct. Jim doubles his money to $400, but he has a half of what Rob has and an eighth of what I have. Hail to the Chief, $300.
the answer is
He declared May 25th, 1865 a national mourning day, but changed it to June 1st due to Ascension Day. Who is Abraham Lincoln? No, it wasn't Abe Lincoln, unfortunately. I think I might know who it is. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. It was Andrew Johnson. Oh, for some reason my other guess was Ulysses S. Grant, but I would have been wrong either way. U.S. States 100.
the answer is
Okay, I should do okay in this category. If this state were an independent country, it would be the 6th richest in the world. What is California? U.S. States 200.
the answer is
New Hampshire was the first U.S. state to finance education by this method, adopted in 1963. What is a lottery? U.S. States 300.
the answer is
The state's Adirondack Park is the largest wilderness area east of the Mississippi. What is New York? U.S. States 400.
the answer is
Jimmy Swaggart usually preached via TV from this, his home state. What is Louisiana? U.S. States 500.
the answer is
The geographic center of the lower 48 is just outside the town of Lebanon in this state. What is Kansas? Hail to the Chief 400.
the answer is
First name shared by our 14th and 32nd presidents, both Democrats. What is... What is Franklin? For some reason I'm thinking Franklin Pierce and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's right! Hail to the Chief 500, please.
the answer is
So we know where the Daily Double is. He succeeded William Henry Harrison and later was a member of the Provisional Confederate Congress. Rob. John Tyler. So we know the Daily Double is in the category of movie trivia, but the question is, which clue is it in? Is it in the $100 clue?
the answer is
It is not. Okay. Jimmy Cagney's sister Jean played George M. Cohan's sister Josie in this movie classic. What is Yankee Doodle Dandy? A 200, please.
The answer is
Not there. Dwight Frye played Fritz the Dwarf in Frankenstein and Renfield in this horror classic. What is Dracula? $300. There it is. You know what? I'm gonna go for a True Daily Double for $10,200 or nothing at all. Here's the clue in movie trivia. Choreographer Twyla Tharp collaborated with this white star on White Nights. Who is Baryshnikov? Mikhail Baryshnikov? Yes! 400.
the answer is
His last film was Nothing in Common. Who is Jackie Gleason? And now the last clue.
the answer is
Her niece Catherine Houghton played her daughter in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Who is Katharine Hepburn? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $11,100. Rob, $1,300. Jim, $700.
here are the categories.
And for Double Jeopardy, we have medicine, potpourri, food, women athletes, British royalty, and finally, addresses. Ooh, okay. However, I do not go first in Double Jeopardy. Rob does. So where are we going, Rob? Where are we starting? Medicine for 200.
The answer is
All right, and the answer is in the 1890s, William Halsted introduced the wearing of these sterile surgical accessories. What are gloves? I'll have medicine for 400.
the answer is
QID on a prescription is a Latin abbreviation for quaternion. Take this many times a day. What is 4? Medicine for 600.
the answer is
People hooked to a beeping machine learn to control their blood pressure using this process. What is biofeedback? No, that's wrong. Oop. Oh, did I misspell biofeedback? I think I misspelled it. I misspelled it. That's okay. Women athletes, 200. And there's one of the 2 daily doubles. Here's the clue in women athletes. Jean Maiden of Salone, Ohio, set a women's record by rolling 11 perfect games in this sport, and it's bowling. Jim doubles his money to 2,600. Women athletes, 400.
the answer is
Bud Clyden won a bronze medal in this sport in 1980, which must have made her brother Eric proud. What is speed skating? It's either figure skating or speed skating. I'm going to try what is speed skating. That's right. Women athletes for 600, please.
the answer is
Though she became a star in this sport, Kathy Rigby McCoy never won an Olympic medal. I'm going to try this one and say, what is gymnastics? Let's have women athletes for 800, please.
the answer is
Her hearing was permanently impaired after she swam the English Channel in 1926. Rob. Gertrude Errol. Addresses 200.
The answer is
We should do good in that category. This animated family lived at 201 Cobblestone Way in Bedrock. Who are the Flintstones? Women athletes 1000.
the answer is
A 1988-1992 Olympic gold medalist in the heptathlon. She's FloJo's sister-in-law. Who is Jackie Joyner-Kersee? That's good for 1,000. Let's have medicine for 800, please.
the answer is
Encyclopedia Americana says an infant has about 350 of these, but a typical adult has only 206. What are bones? Medicine 1000.
the answer is
A podiatrist treats these body parts. What are feet? Addresses 400.
the answer is
At night, you can spot this stadium at 1060 West Addison Street in Chicago. It's now lighted. What is Wrigley Field? Addresses for 600.
the answer is
Whether traveling by land or sea, don't miss this spot at 193 Salem Street in Boston. What is Old North Church? I'll have addresses for 800, please.
the answer is
President Hoover was among those dedicating this New York City building at 350 Fifth Avenue on May 1st, 1931. What is the Empire State Building? And I'll have addresses for 1,000, please.
the answer is
Okay. In 1948, the Trumans moved temporarily from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to this mansion at 1651. What is Blair House? Let's have British royalty for 200.
the answer is
When George VI became King of England, she was second in line to the throne. Oh, no. I have it between... there's so many to choose from. Princess Margaret. I knew it was a princess, but the name was just not coming to me. British royalty 400.
the answer is
Settled in the mid-1700s, Charlotte, North Carolina was named for the German wife of this King of England. Rob. George III. Oh, okay. Food for 200.
the answer is
Some people coddle this before putting it in a Caesar salad, but others like it raw. What is an egg? Food for 400.
the answer is
Some folks call it sparrow grass. What is asparagus? Food for 600.
The answer is
It can be oyster, savruga, or beluga. What is caviar? Food for 800.
the answer is
Guinness says the longest of these ever made contained 20,000 bananas and 3.5 tons of ice cream. What is a banana split? And we'll have food for 1,000. Either dilly double. All in. To make beef Wellington, thinly coat the beef with pâte de foie gras and wrap it in this. What is pastry? Yes! That's what I was thinking the whole time. I just wanted to verify myself. I'll take British royalty for 600, please.
the answer is
This prince, a skilled organist, composed an anthem sung at his wife's jubilee. Jim. Prince Albert. Oh, okay. Potpourri for 200.
the answer is
It's the state dog of Virginia. Tally ho. What's a foxhound? We'll have potpourri for 400. I'm at $40,000 right now.
the answer is
It has been said that this neutral country doesn't have an army. It is an army. What is Switzerland? Potpourri 600.
the answer is
This fuzzy green food is also known as the Chinese gooseberry. What's kiwi? Sorry. Potpourri for 800, please.
the answer is
World acknowledging a witty remark that strikes home, or a hit in fencing. What's a... Oh, what is touche? And potpourri 1,000.
the answer is
In a nursery rhyme, these body parts are described as 30 white horses upon a red hill. What are eyes? Oh. No, it's teeth and gums.
the answer is
Controversial last York is king. He died on the field of battle, August 22nd, 1485.
the answer is
This tragic queen's third husband was James Hepburn, and Kate Hepburn played her in a 1936 film. No. Mary Stewart. Category is archaeology. I'm gonna go. Oh. $200 only. Oh. Hang on a second, folks. What's Pompeii? I was trying to put in my answer, but somebody was fiddling with the controller.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
Is it Pompeii? Yeah, I got it right. Well, I was trying to raise just $200. Rob got it right. He's at $4,400. Jim got it right. He's at $8,600. I'm right. So I did all right. I wagered $41,000. I'm up to $41,000. Giving me $172,951 in just 4 games. And I'll see you all for that next video coming soon.